Hi everyone, welcome back again. In today's video, I'm happy to tell you about dragon story. Dragons are mythical creatures that have captured the imagination of people for centuries. They are often depicted as fierce, fire-breathing beasts with enormous wings and scales that can withstand the toughest of blows. The life of a dragon typically begins with an egg. Dragons are known for laying eggs, and these eggs can be quite large and are often adorned with intricate patterns. The eggs are incubated for several months before the baby dragon hatches. Upon hatching, the baby dragon is quite small and vulnerable. However, even at a young age, dragons have several unique traits that set them apart from other creatures. For one, they have an incredible sense of smell, which they use to locate prey. Baby dragons are born with a set of sharp teeth and claws, which they use to defend themselves and hunt for food. They are quite fast and agile, making them formidable predators even at a young age. As they grow, dragons continue to develop their skills and abilities. They become more powerful, their wings grow larger, and they become more adept at using their fiery breath. As they mature, dragons become more solitary creatures, preferring to live alone rather than in groups. They become more territorial, marking their territory and defending it fiercely from any intruders. Dragons can live for hundreds of years, and during that time, they continue to grow stronger and more powerful. They become revered and feared by all who encounter them, and their reputation spreads far and wide. Eventually, however, even the mightiest dragon will grow old and die. Their bodies will turn to dust, and their spirits will return to the great beyond. However, their legacy will live on, as stories of their incredible power and prowess are passed down from generation to generation. In some cultures, dragons are revered as symbols of power and strength, and many legends and myths have been inspired by them. From the medieval knights who fought against them to the ancient Chinese who revered them as symbols of good luck and prosperity, dragons have captured the imagination of people all over the world. Dragons are mythical creatures that have been the subject of legend and folklore for centuries. While their existence has never been proven, many people believe that they were real creatures that once roamed the earth. A dragon's life typically begins as an egg, laid by a female dragon. The eggs can be as small as a chicken egg or as large as a boulder, depending on the size of the dragon. The eggs are typically incubated for several months until they hatch. Once hatched, baby dragons are called hatchlings. They are small, about the size of a cat, and have very fragile wings. The hatchlings rely on their parents for protection and food. They grow very quickly, and in just a few months, they are the size of a small horse. As the dragons grow, they go through several stages of development. Young dragons are known as wormlings and are often curious and playful. They learn to fly and hunt, and their wings become stronger and more resilient. As the dragons continue to grow, they become adolescents, known as juveniles. Juvenile dragons are larger and more powerful than wormlings, and their scales begin to harden and become thicker. They become more aggressive and territorial, marking their territory and defending it against other dragons. As the dragons reach maturity, they become adults. Adult dragons are fearsome creatures, with powerful wings and massive jaws lined with razor-sharp teeth. They are experts at hunting and can take down prey much larger than themselves. They are also incredibly intelligent and can communicate with other dragons through a series of roars and growls. Once they reach maturity, dragons mate and lay eggs of their own. The cycle begins anew, with the hatchlings growing into wormlings, then juveniles, and finally into adults. A dragon's life can be very long, with some dragons living for hundreds or even thousands of years. As they age, their scales become thicker and harder, and their powers become more potent. Older dragons are often more reclusive, preferring to spend their time in solitude rather than socializing with other dragons. In some legends, dragons are said to have magical abilities, such as the ability to breathe fire or control the elements. They are often depicted as wise and powerful beings that can be either benevolent or malevolent, depending on their temperament. In many cultures, dragons are revered and respected as symbols of strength, power, and wisdom. While their existence may be the subject of debate, there is no doubt that dragons have captured the imaginations of people all over the world and will continue to do so for many years to come. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.